Yo, what's going on, guys? Koi here. Today we are going to be talking about Zombie Man. Now, I don't have Zombie Man on hand, but I do have his stat spreadsheet on hand. Thanks to Quinn, one of the subscribers. Whenever you guys need an idea of what to build this character or stuff like that, send me the character's pretty much base stats. With show the detail bonus, just send me the cards, a screenshot of each card in DMs, and send me what the character's potential is, and then we could work off of that. But as of right now, the character has a very, very interesting build. As you know, he cannot die as long as you play him correctly and use the appropriate stuff. Now, the thing about this character is that he is the ultimate glass cannon and probably one of the best breakers in the entire game. But the only downside is this character does have a problem with dying, which is, a reason why I would prefer him to play more outside the field and use him as a support while you still run a tank in the front. You do not want this guy tanking every single bit of damage. Even if he has his revival stats going off, you don't want him to be consistently tanking a lot of the damage because he will die very fast, especially if it's a boss that will do consistent damage. This dude will die very, very quickly, and then you'll be out of a breaker unit. But the whole point of this unit is to break the boss as fast as possible, and I'm going to show you how. So, of course, you're going to need a little bit of his potential, sadly, in order to fully finish this build. He does get Raid Breaker limit increased, hence why, as you can see, I don't have affixes totaled out because you're going to need Raid Breaker 8. So Raid Breaker 8 is going to be super, super dope. These are one of the only characters that could do Raid Breaker 8. He's going to be using damage stacking. He's going to have a lot of cooldown bonuses, but at potential 4, he's going to have this crazy thing, which is whenever he generates crits, he will pretty much gain bonus stats. Whenever it comes down to, I would say he would gain bonus composure reduction, which means that you could build this dude to pretty much crit and composure reduction at the same time without the idea of this character taking too much damage, because obviously he's kind of immortal as long as you play him correctly. That's why we got Infinite Pursuit. Infinite Pursuit will automatically put this person into the life burst state, which pretty much is his mode. And as long as you get this 3, you pretty much won't die as often. The other part is we have Raid Break here, obviously, if you're going to run him as a breaker. You want to max this out as fast as possible. Sadly, you're not going to get the full potential of Raid Break until after you get his potential to 2. Penetrating Eye, we need this guy to crit. We want this guy to do damage. We want this guy to crit. We could even say, hey, you could just say, I don't want to do crit damage, and just go straight into Impassioned instead, and add more survivability. It really just depends on what do you feel like you need in this early game. He's not exactly easy to run, especially if you don't have his card, and we're going to talk about his weapons in a second. But first things first, we're just going to talk about stats. You kind of want composure reduction all the way. You want to get as much as you possibly can. You want to make sure that the bosses that you fight are pretty much never going to be able to see the light of day or ever be able to fight back with you. That's pretty much the objective. Now, he does have 2 different builds you can run. 3 if you count the R card, but let's be honest, we don't really count R cards on this channel because R cards give very, very insignificant buffs. So, we're going to look at his SR card. His SR card is increase your crit rate by 6% when your HP drops below a certain percentage. That is just the 1 star on the SR card. Obviously, whenever you upgrade it, he gets this base HP increase, and then he also gets encouragement, which increases attack stat for assault people, including himself. So that's his SR card. Now, the SSR card, which is the one you want to aim for, is increases the crit damage of the R skill, Mountain Quake, and the Torrent Downpour by 8%. That is just the level 1. But once you actually max this thing out, you pretty much gain, pretty much all allies gain might until the end of battle, pretty much making everyone do a crap ton of composure damage, including himself. Deals 2,000% of Zombie Man's composure damage to the target. Now, this is one of those characters, he's exactly like Genos. The only difference is you need to build Genos just a little bit defensively. With Zombie Man, you don't need to worry about building him defensively. You just got to make sure that you trigger this guy's passives as often as possible. If you feel like you're not going to be able to get enough potential or you're not going to be able to get this dude's SSR card, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Like, there are other characters that could do this. I personally use Triple Staff Lily because she has really, really easy potential. If you guys want more explanations on what breakers are, I just dropped a video on breakers. You could check that out in the guides playlist or in my channel. It should be one of the more recent videos. So freaking, I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this guide. I hope this guide helps you out. If you guys need any ideas, help, or anything like that, just let me know down in the comments below. I'm always open to doing the next characters the day after and stuff like that. I'm going to try to do 3 builds a day until we finish off the builds, and then I'm going to keep doing other content after that. So, this is just my week of content. Don't forget to check out the playlist if you are going to be looking at other characters and stuff like that. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.